Hey everybody, it's the Chris and Des Show. I'm Chris.
And I'm Des.
And today we're going to talk to you about the film Joker, starring Joaquin Phoenix, Robert De Niro, and Francis Conroy. Des, what did you think?
Okay, look, here's the deal. This is not a comic book movie. It is based on comic book characters.
Yes.
But this is not a comic book movie. This is a psychological movie.
True.
That is something. Joaquin Phoenix is amazing in this movie. He goes there. And the writing really is what's so very good. And De Niro, I don't think I knew that De Niro was going to be in the movie when I walked in the room. So that was crazy. That was awesome. I have to say that this Joker from the DC universe is not my Joker. This is not my Joker. My Joker, doesn't have an origin story. Like, that's something that I don't even want to have from this character, which is, it's just kind of weird because I really love origin stories. But this is a lot because of how, for the bad guy to be as bad as the Joker is, this is absolutely so very realistic about how he could get to that place. Holy moly. Don't take your little kids to see this movie thinking it's a superhero movie. This is rated R. And it should be. Yeah. Please don't. But if you're ready to have a moment and go there with this craziness, then it's compelling. And Joaquin Phoenix is compelling in this movie. Absolutely. I won't see it again. There is no need for that to happen. But it is interesting. I feel like it's like that Han Solo movie in Star Wars. It's just this thing off to the side that doesn't go anywhere. It doesn't fit in. And it's even more remote than that Han Solo. Han Solo movie at least was an origin story for Han Solo that was canon, that is in the Star Wars universe. This is not canon. I don't think it's canon into the DC universe of Batman. Just because I am a superhero girl, I am a DC person, and this is just too much. It was too much. Okay, what do you think?
I really liked it a lot.
Yeah.
And
it's psycho.
I know nothing about DC Comics at all. So I know nothing about comics really in general. And so
you don't have to.
Don't have the background like it does. No. So I love the idea of, like, where could this guy have come from? What could have made him into this monster of a character? Yeah. And then you really feel bad for the Joker at times. Really bad.
And that's part of it. I don't want to feel bad for him.
Yeah, she doesn't like that.
He's the bad guy.
She doesn't like that.
I don't want to have sentimentality for where he started from. He does horrible things, and I'm for Batman.
Right.
Okay, sorry.
No, it's okay. But I love that because I have no sentimentality about the Joker at all or about Batman. Really, honestly, I might like Batman just fine. I have Batman belt. But I like him just fine, but you really understand how they made a good reasoning for why he could have ended up like he did. I felt like I was totally bought all of it. Yes, absolutely. This abuse, this psychological stuff. Yes. Oh, that leads you to be not a good person always. It's the idea behind it. And I love psychology. I teach psychology. And I love it. And so I was all about the psychological aspect of, like, well, maybe he comes from a bad place and that's why he's a bad person. And so I like that he was real, and I like that about him. And Des is right. Joaquin Phoenix is outstanding. He really is fantastic. So good. It's almost like scary how deep into the character he gets. Like, I hope he's okay.
Yeah.
But
who's the other guy? who played the Joker?
Heath Ledger.
And
when he won an Oscar for, he's fantastic.
Didn't he kill himself?
Yes, he
recently?
overdosed. Well, right after the movie was out.
Yeah.
So it really can take a psychological effect on you. There's a bunch of stuff that was going on in Heath Ledger's life, but that obviously was part of it. But everyone's really good in it, but it really is just a showcase for Joaquin Phoenix, because he is fantastic, and he should get nominated for an Oscar. I think everybody's in agreement, like, whether or not he wins, that's one thing, but he should be nominated. This is that kind of performance. Like, oh no, you did some good acting. Because he's very good. Yes. And he even there are even parts where he is the good guy in a sense. Like, he helps. He has some friends, and they're all mean to him except this one. And the one who's mean to him, he doesn't hurt. He lets out, and he's like, I care about you, kind of thing. It's like, oh, look at him.
He's the Joker.
I know it doesn't like that, but from just him as a person standpoint, it was like, wow, you really see some redeeming qualities, which if you're trying to look at the Joker as this villain, is hard maybe to balance. As a movie itself, not in canon.
Right. Yeah,
are we going to watch this as a character study? It's a great movie in that sense. Very good movie. So I think that's what everyone is latching on to. And at first, people were like, is anyone going to go see this? Is it too dark? Now it's like this huge hit, obviously. And it's because it is really fascinating, I think, movie. It's fascinating.
Well made. Film. It is a well-made movie.
And if you are, side note, if you only know Todd Phillips, who wrote and directed this from the Hangover movies, which he also wrote and directed.
I didn't know.
It is not like Hangover. So we're on the same page.
Those
are also not for kids, but they're like comedy, funny, hot. This is not like that. There are some funny-ish parts, but it is serious DC, like, dark, right?
DC dark.
Dark.
That is the truth.
But it's really great acting. And it's a well-constructed movie, I think, in general. So I really liked it from a psych study standpoint.
For sure. I just can't.
It's hard.
I can't put it into a place. It's not in that. It can't be. No.
The Joker's the good guy, really.
He's not.
That's what Des doesn't want to say.
Yeah. No.
But I would say if you haven't seen it and you're over 16, 17 years old, then go see it.
It's interesting. It is, absolutely.
And you will hear, as the award stuff comes out, you'll hear Joaquin Phoenix's name all over the place, because he should be.
Yeah.
No,
for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Bye.
Okay.